Smoking, that's another one. Try to stop smoking, that's a beauty, huh? Well, with cigarettes, my wife and I, we made a deal, my wife and I. We only smoke after sex. I got the same pack now since 1975.
Sanctimonious asshole.
You are fined 1/2 credit for a sort of voce violation of the verbal morality
Thank
statute.
you.
Gun, noun, portable firearm. This device was widely utilized in the urban wars of the late 20th century, referred to as a pistol.
Look, I don't need a history lesson. Come on, Hal. Where the goddamn guns?
You are fined 1 credit for a violation of the verbal morality statute.
Fuck you.
This whole thing fucking sucks. I mean, this is the biggest pile of shit.
Your Honor.
This is Geeks and a Phone. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to episode 33 of Geeks and a Phone podcast with your hosts, Zach, DJ, and Andy.
I won't get to get what I'm after.
And Travis and Spirit. What's up, guys?
Good morning.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
Good evening. Yeah, this is a late night podcast. It's about 1 a.m. Central Time. A little bit of a late start this evening. I just got back from the latest Pickles show. Very good show. It was Gary's last show. He's moving to Florida tomorrow. So it was kind of a little emotional show, but it was good. I actually got involved. I did 2 skits.
Really?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did game show one where they do like kind of like a Jeopardy style game show, and I did pretty good at that. And then we did Party Quirks, and I got involved in that too. Bobby just wanted everybody involved because it was his last show.
Right.
And then Bobby was just like, if you get some practice, you can maybe do this. I was like, nah. I'm good behind the camera. So, but no,
I'll take the rapist for $300. That's therapist. Damn.
Give me the ape tit thing for
give me ape tit for $200. Give me the condom thing for
who is Scooby-Doo.
Who is Scooby-Doo? Your mother was a whore.
Oh, rough. That's the way your mother likes it, Triple H.
Classic.
Well then.
Yeah, so our last episode just got put up today. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
And I think we'll just everybody have a good week?
Yeah, busy week all around. I'm sure.
My week sucked. You were on vacation.
I am, yeah. I did. It was. I didn't really go anywhere. I just kind of did some drives and stuff. I have a first world problem from my vacation, believe it or not. I have 2 of them. But no, it's just mainly, vacations. You don't even really need to go anywhere. It's like with around here, you just need to decompress.
Yeah.
Just hang out and watch movies and
I have proposed that we adopt the French laws that demand the 4-day work week and lots of paid vacation.
Yes.
That'd be great.
Very okay with that.
Why are we not funding this?
Yeah, exactly. Yep, it's been nice though. It's been good. I guess we'll jump right into it. It's been Comic-Con weekend.
Yes, Comic-Con was huge.
It's been nuts.
It was huge.
It's been huge.
It is huge.
It is huge. It
so
started
much news.
on Thursday, I
Yes.
believe. Out in San Diego.
Yep.
This is usually the biggest time of year for geeks, nerds, everybody.
Yeah, it's Christmas for us.
I guess
Christmas in July.
It is.
It is.
It literally is Christmas in July right now.
Yep.
I mean, the things that I noticed, they did release a new image from the Power Rangers movie where it showed all of the actors in costume.
I saw that.
It looked
It's
really
interesting.
cool.
It doesn't. I don't think it looks bad. It's it's different, but it's not bad.
That was a big thing. They also had like all the helmets and stuff on display out there, so that was really cool. They also released a bunch of stuff for the Marvel Netflix series.
Yes.
Like they did announce Daredevil season 3 is confirmed.
Yes, I saw that. Yeah,
I figured that was.
It was bound to happen,
Yeah.
of course, but it's just like a little teaser trailer where you see like a subway, like down in the subway, and like lights are flickering, and you hear like gangsters down there trying to rob somebody, and then it goes black, and you hear punching, and then it goes back, and then you see blood all over the sign.
Nice.
And I was just like, ooh.
Did it give a date?
It said 2017.
Right on.
And then they released a trailer for Luke Cage, which looked awesome. And anything that uses Old Dirty Bastard in their trailer automatically is, I'm in.
ODB.
Yep.
Yeah, you know me.
Real
But
dead.
that looks really cool.
Really is real dead, Zach.
He is.
Real quick, sorry to interrupt. Real quick segue. Man, Bobby at the show tonight made this joke. I was like, everybody was like, "Oh," but I was the only one laughing really hard because they somehow incorporate Ghostbusters in one of their sketches, and they're like, "We're gonna go and be Ghostbusters. We got our proton packs." And then Bobby was like, "I guess I'll go ahead and be Harold Ramis," and then like he laid down on the stage like he was in a coffin. Everyone's like, "Oh," I was like, it was a funny joke. But yeah, a real dead joke.
Making fun of dead people's funny.
It kind of is sometimes. It's
funny all the time.
Take light of it, of the dead. Yeah, a ton of trailers dropped. Like amazing trailers. I guess we'll start off with the huge one of Comic-Con, which was the Justice League. Oh my God! They think that DC know they fucked up with Batman vs Superman. They think they've righted the ship.
Like Cassius Ono, the former Chris Hero. Well, I guess the current Chris Hero. He's no longer Cassius Ono. He somehow molded with Roman Reigns. So that's where he's really been for the last 30 days.
It's true.
He's been filming a trailer. Real talking to fish.
Real was,
Superman punching Batman. Well,
Yep.
not yet, but he will.
Oh, yeah, he will.
And if he doesn't, then Superman will Superman punch Batman.
I love how they said that was a teaser. It's the fullest length trailer you could possibly watch. It was almost 3 minutes.
The best part is that I just saw this trailer and before the podcast, and as I clicked on it on YouTube, you have to watch a 2-minute and 10-second Marvel trailer of Doctor Strange.
How ironic is that?
And you can't skip ahead.
No.
It doesn't allow you to like skip after 5 seconds. It's not a 15-second ad. It's a full fucking trailer that you have to watch.
The new Doctor Strange trailer was really cool because that
It was
dropped
cool.
today as well.
Yep.
But that Justice League trailer, holy shit. Like, I
Everything's
watched
so
that
cool.
at least 10 times today just because I'm in awe.
Yeah.
By that it's happening.
I think
finally.
it's the first footage we've seen, but I think they've definitely righted the ship at least.
I mean, now with Batman vs Superman, it was very dark.
Yes.
I did actually watch the Ultimate Cut this week, and it was actually better.
Much better.
I've heard a
That's
lot
what
of really
everybody's
good
been
reviews
saying.
about
Yeah.
It was better.
about that.
It made it a more cohesive story. It
Here it
really
explains a lot more.
It explains a lot. You
Makes
actually
more
see
sense.
Superman actually saving people, which
nice.
is what Superman should be doing. And you see, the whole reason why Lex Luthor hates Superman, his whole plot,
God.
all that shit.
Why didn't you put in the first?
Because Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
Speaking of Lex Luthor, I pulled up something on Lex Luger, the wrestler, recently, and it was an interview on
Dolph!
Yeah, Mr. Dolph himself. And it was an interview with him on like the 700 Club because he's all into the religion shit now.
Yeah.
And the host kept calling him Lex Luthor to start with, and then he realized that he fucked the guy's name up, and then tried to make a comparison between Lex Luthor and Lex Luger. And he's
Two totally opposite
And he's like,
people.
instead of the German pistol, you took on the name of the German pistol instead of the Superman character. Why did you do that? It was so stupid. It had nothing to do.
God.
And then he just kind of ignored the question and started talking about all the Jeebus stuff.
The Jeebus.
Yeah. That Jewish guy from way back when. He's a hell of a carpenter, which is rather misnomer nowadays. But, hey, what are you going to do? That's all I got to say to that.
But with the Justice League trailer, you see, Ezra Miller as the Flash, and he looks awesome. You see Cyborg, and I think he looks badass.
Oh, he does.
He looks really cool.
I think Ezra Miller as the Flash, he was the best part of the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Aquaman.
Yeah. I wish we could have seen more Aquaman stuff.
I wish we could have seen more Wonder Woman.
We did, actually.
Yeah, that's a segue.
Well, I know, but I want to see more.
The first trailer for the Wonder Woman movie did drop.
I have not seen it yet.
Holy fuck.
It looks good. It looks pretty dark, I think. Kind of. I mean, yeah.
DC doesn't have to stand for dark comic all the time.
The suit's a lot different.
It's way more colorful, which
yeah.
is great.
Yep.
And some of the fight scenes that it showed in the trailer looked really badass.
Yeah, I mean, based on what I saw from Batman vs. Superman, she really looks like, I don't know, kind of hippie steampunk Wonder Woman in that movie. And now she's going back to a more classic look.
I know this movie's set in the World War I times.
Yeah.
So 1916. Which I think is interesting.
Yeah, she's real 400 years old.
She is. Yeah. And Chris Pine was good in the trailer. I mean, it doesn't come out till next year, summer of next year, but it looks great. They did also release the first image of the Justice League 2 with all of them standing together, and that looked fucking awesome.
No Martian Manhunter, though. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, I don't know if they want to put him in the movies, which is upsetting.
I'm
still a little butthurt that Green Lantern's not on there.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the thing is, okay, why are they not doing it? I mean, are they worried that people are gonna think this isn't authentic? There's fucking guys flying around. Okay, there's people talking to fish. There's a bitch that's 400 years old, looks like she hasn't fucking even taken Botox. What the fuck are they worried about? Bring a fucking Green Lantern in, make him black, make the world happy on that shit, okay? And then, goddammit, bring the goddamn Martian Manhunter in, all 7 feet tall, because you can't teach that, and all that bullshit. Let him wave his blue dick around and go through walls and all kinds of shit.
I don't think everybody's as familiar with Martian Manhunter, so it just didn't, from a marketing standpoint, I don't think it makes sense.
He's in the Supergirl TV show, and that's had a lot of views. So.
True.
And
I mean, the
Justice League cartoon.
Yeah, the cartoon was real popular too. So I mean,
but the movie-going audience, who watches? You know what I mean? The general movie-going audience,
who doesn't like a Martian Manhunter?
I mean, I'm not saying it's not a bad thing or it shouldn't happen. I'm just saying, the general movie-going audience isn't going to know who that is. That's why he's not in the Justice League.
Assholes.
Just saying.
Maybe
I know how Hollywood
maybe
works.
The second one, if this one actually drops and is good, and they don't have to make you buy a fucking Ultimate Edition Blu-ray
for it to
Ultra
be okay.
4K HD. Yeah.
It was a good trailer, though. It's a really good trailer.
It was fun. It was very fun.
Yeah. What else? Kong Skull Island dropped.
The poster and the trailer dropped, and Kong looks fucking huge.
Yeah, he's huge. There's this one shot in the trailer that gave me goosebumps, and it was almost in the vein of Star Wars when the TIE fighters are coming in the sunset. You see Kong rising, and you see the sun setting, and he's getting fired at. Oh god, that shot was
I feel bad for Kong. He's a real lonely guy, man. I mean,
he is.
He's ginormous. He's a monkey. Well, an ape. Okay, excuse me, environmentalists and animal fans out here. Don't send any of your hate mail to geeksinthephonepodcast@gmail.com. Send it all. I don't give a fuck. But I mean,
he's a very lonely.
He's a lonely
ape.
guy, and he's trying to hit on a girl that's way smaller than him.
And she real rejected him, and he takes her to the top of the Empire State Building.
Right.
Overreacted for sure.
Well, I mean, he's like, hey, I can have any girl in the world.
I'm not gonna take rejection well.
No. He's not.
Stay away from me. Knocking biplanes out of the sky.
I mean, but I feel bad for the guy. I mean, it's hey, he searches the whole world. He's fucking-normous. I mean, there's no way he's ever getting his dick in any kind of vag. They couldn't even make a fleshlight big enough for him. I mean, he'd have to use the Eiffel Tower, and how many fucking people have been in that thing? Jesus Christ, you better wrap it, bro. I'm just saying.
Oh god!
Don't end up in the world's most giant VD.
Oh.
Gog, I'm sorry to tell you, you have gonorrhea.
It's got so off track. Oh, man.
Did you just see him climb the Empire State Building in little pus balls and drop?
Oh, God. Moving on. Oh, God. Moving on.
I will post a picture of the Kong trailer.
We'll post a couple pictures.
The poster, as well as the Wonder Woman poster and the Justice League picture.
Cool. Cool.
Oh, God.
Should put that Power Rangers one up, too.
Yeah, I'm going to put the Power Rangers one up, too.
Yeah, Kong Skull Island will be March of 2017. Justice League's next year, too.
November 2017.
November, okay.
Yeah, November 2017. Wonder Woman is summer 2017.
Marvel, it's gonna be a huge year.
Marvel had their whole H panel as well. They released a new trailer for Doctor Strange, which we had to watch before the Justice League trailer.
We did,
but that's
a decent trailer.
Really good, better than the first one, I believe. And then they also did confirm that Brie Larson will be playing Captain Marvel.
Good choice.
Which is a really good choice. They announced more stuff for Guardians of the Galaxy. Like Kurt Russell, his role has been confirmed.
Cube on that?
But Kurt Russell is playing Star-Lord's dad.
That's awesome. That's a great casting choice.
This is me nutting.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
Fuck. I'm real in love with Kurt Russell.
He's awesome.
He's awesome.
Great guy. Snake
Plissken. He was the president
Jack fucking Burton.
Jack Burton.
He was the president of the United States of one movie, wasn't he?
He was the president of the United States again.
Did you guys see that trailer? It's corny, but I'll still watch it. The Legends of the Hidden Temple, the TV series. Did you hear about that? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
They're making a movie.
It's like almost like an episodic like TV show, and they're like in the temple, like it's a real temple. Olmec's in it and everything. Kurt Fogg's like in the beginning, and you didn't know about this? I heard they announced this like last year.
My God.
But it's kind of corny looking, but I'll watch it.
I am aroused.
Did you see that Fox is doing a Exorcist TV show?
I heard a while back. I didn't know if it was confirmed.
It's confirmed. They released a trailer for it and everything. It looks
everything
very
old is new again. That's how it is.
The CEO of Fox News is going to do now that he's been ousted for sexual harassment.
That happened?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he gone.
He gone. Oh, yeah, but that's online. I know if you just go to like, there's a Facebook page called The Splat. It's a TV channel actually that shows all the old Nick stuff.
Yeah.
They posted the trailer if you want to check it out.
Definitely. Holy shit. That was one of my favorite shows.
That and Guts.
So fucking frustrating though.
Legends of the Hidden Temple. I loved Legends of the Hidden Temple.
I loved
Huge
it.
fan. I get so pissed watching the kids in the temple.
The goddamn monkey.
Yes, thank you.
The goddamn monkey. And
it's not hard. It's
not
three
just
pieces.
It's not just the monkey. I understand, like...
It's the legs, a torso, and a head.
The physical fitness part shit, I get.
Yeah.
You know, they can't climb a ladder. They can't do this. They can't run through a door. Whatever. That's fine. You shouldn't have been picked for that anyway, but cool on Nickelodeon for letting, special people in. But, god damn it. Like, the simple stuff, like putting together a three-piece monkey...
I don't know why. I guess it's just the pressure or something, like, of being, like, a time limit and you're on TV. Like, I guess that's my view on it.
Well, those goddamn kids they should be ashamed of themselves.
That fucking, those temple guards are horrifying. They're still horrifying.
They're kind of like molestious. And they kind of, like, really, like, envelope...
They grab those kids and suck them into a wall. It's horrifying. God, it scared the hell out of me as a kid. When they jump out, I'd be like, ha! Like, they're...
It's like the fucking nightmares of Legend of Zelda for real.
No kidding. But that show is great, and like, I was gonna say something else about Nick. I guess not.
Guts was fun though.
Guts was great.
Andy mentioned Guts. I love that
Nickelodeon
show.
Guts was fun.
Extreme sports on Nickelodeon.
I didn't really like when it went extreme.
Yeah.
That was kind of lame. But original Guts is awesome.
You know what they need to bring back? American fucking Gladiators.
No, right? Make that into a movie.
With, like,
that'd be easy.
All the names like Laser and Blazer and Taser.
Blazer, and Taser.
So easy. That could easily be a film.
That was such a fun fucking show. Of course, it was hosted by Mike Adamle, who was for some reason, made like the Raw commentator for a while, and he kept fucking up everything.
Was that his name, Mike O'Malley?
No, it was Mike Adderley.
No, Mike O'Malley was the host of Guts.
Yeah.
Who are you talking about again? That Mike Adderley?
Mike
the host
Adderley.
of-
He was the host of American Gladiators.
Oh, okay. I
with
thought we were
Larry-
talking about Guts again. That was Mike O'Malley.
With American Gladiators with Larry Zonka, the former Miami Dolphin Hall of Famer. But then he went on like 20 years later to somehow be the lead commentator of Monday Night Raw. He didn't even know the guys' names. He called Jeff Hardy Jeff Harvey on live pay-per-view. What the fuck? And then they made him like the Raw GM for I don't know, a few weeks. That was real bad. Then they finally got rid of him. He was awful. I don't know why he took that. I know why he took the job because he needed money, but I don't know why WWE hired him. That was like one of the worst hires of all time. Like, geez, man, they could have fucking hired anybody else that would have been better. They could have hired me, and I would have done that job. I'd still be there. Shit. They would have. The people would go, Michael Cole, who wasn't he that guy who used to get wedgies from DX?
Right. What else do we got from Comic-Con?
I think there was another Marvel thing. The Defenders Netflix series got a teaser trailer, and it looked pretty cool. It was set to Nirvana's "Come As You Are," but I mean, it was interesting. You know,
sure,
it was cool. I think the whole premise of it is, in Daredevil, there's a huge villain in season 2, and I think that's what the Defenders are going to have to fight. So it's going to be Daredevil, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and Iron Fist all taking these villains on. I'm not going to spoil who it is because I know you guys haven't watched it.
Right.
So they did also confirm in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Ghost Rider is in it.
Really?
He's coming this season. And it's not Nicolas Cage, thank God.
Thank God, those movies are horrible.
So
God, those movies are bad.
But that will be cool.
Fuck that movie. No talent hack. Junkyard motherfucker.
Junkyard motherfucker.
How the fuck is he? How the fuck did he get?
I real kind of liked Vampire's Kiss. I don't know why. God, it's so bad. It's so horrible. It's good. Oh boy, that's Nicolas Cage derailed. Is his Vampire's Kiss?
You should not become a millionaire because you're a bad actor and you're so bad that you're ironically funny. That's absurd.
It's true. I had 2 more, I guess, Comic-Con, or movie news, I guess. This one's not really... a lot of the stuff that we covered is the big Comic-Con news.
Right.
That's the big news of the week, is all that shit. They're making the 5th and final season of Bates Motel, with a show based on Psycho. And they are bringing in Marion Crane in the original film was the girl who gets stabbed in the shower and everything.
Yep.
That's going to be played by Rihanna. I don't know why, but, she's probably going to be taking a shower and is going to open the fucking curtains and be like, cake, 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 cake. You get it? Her song? Yeah. Kill her,
First,
though. That's
I
what I'm saying.
Terrible joke. Terrible.
Almost as bad as the jokes I did on stage tonight at the show. That was pretty... I had one good zinger, that was about it. Because somebody said a type of car, and somebody said Model T. And I was playing a rapper, like my persona, and I said who was Mr. T's brother. That was about all I had that night, so...
A pity fool doesn't remember my brother.
My brother Model T.
Got my cousin Big T. Got my little brother Ice T. Got my nephew Ice Cube. That nigga off, man. Let me tell you.
And then the other last thing I have for news was they made a big reveal. It was technically, I think, at Comic-Con. Have anybody seen a trailer recently that came out? It was a trailer for a little horror film called The Woods. They have confirmed it's been under wraps, secret, but it is a direct sequel to the Blair Witch Project. And the trailer's damn good. I'm in the minority. I really like the original film because I think it's...
The sequel was fucking
The
trash.
sequel's horrible. That's a bad, bad movie. But this one, it basically was... It's the grandpa of found footage films is what it is, and...
I'm so scared right now.
Why?
I'm not. I was doing the last
Oh,
one.
that's what I thought. Yeah, I'm so scared right now.
I'm so scared right now.
We're all gonna die out here.
I really got some
Snot.
drippy coming from my nose.
God, that scene's like so like funny and scary all at once. Like, but yeah, but the Woods is, I think it's just called Blair Witch is what's been changed to. Woods was the working title, so that'll be out in September of this year. Is when that'll be out.
Awesome.
So
I'll
I'm
have
looking
to check
forward
that
to
out.
it. This is basically they're looking. It's a brother looking for. They're looking for the missing filmmakers from the original, and the one brother is his sister's one of the girl.
The original came out in 99, right?
Yes.
98.
98,
Was it
99.
98. Oh, no, the trailer started dropping in 98.
Yeah, it was 99 film.
Yeah.
One of the most profitable independent films of all time was The Blair Witch. That thing was shot on a budget of like $22,000.
And it made a fuck ton of money.
Yes.
It was the first movie that became famous before anybody saw anything about it just because of the internet.
Exactly. Yeah, and it's like one of the first movies that people legitimately got sick at too. Was Blair Witch.
Dude,
so.
I remember. I went to the movies the night that came out, and I
People
didn't
were
go see it. I was
puking
like,
and-
people coming out of there screaming and crying. I'm like, it's real! You don't understand! It's so real! Oh my god! I'm like, Jesus fucking
It's real
Christ.
not real, but
Get your fucking life together.
They did a good job of making it seem real, but you know, it's definitely clearly not real. But like,
They definitely scared some people back in the
They
day.
did,
But
they
I'm
did.
like, you gotta be shitting me.
I mean, like an Artisan is. I don't even know if they're around anymore. That's
Artisan, no.
Yeah, they're gone. But
Judge Judy's on television right now, and she looks
she's
like
an
a
animatronic. She is.
She-
She's like
she
Jay
look-
Jansen.
She could
It's like a
totally
puppet, like
she could totally be like a movie monster.
Jay Jansen. One day.
Says
Says it all.
Zach just turned into a puppet.
I'm telling you, he's a vampire or something.
Yeah.
I'm convinced he's a vampire. So he looks the exact fucking same when we were kids up until now. He looks the same.
Yeah, he does.
He's a vampire along with Matt Lee. They're all vampires. Nick Cage, Jay Jansen, Matt Lee are all vampires.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's all I got for movie news. If you guys got anything else.
No, I was thin on the movie news this week.
Yeah, Comic-Con was basically it.
We
Yeah.
covered everything. Suicide Squad comes out in a couple weeks.
Yes.
Killing Joke is on Monday.
Yes, we'll all be seeing that.
Yes, they did. I did forget to mention they did add an extra day for screening for that.
Awesome.
So it'll be
At
on
some
Tuesdays.
theaters.
Yeah, some theaters. So if you do miss out on Monday, definitely check it out on Tuesday if you can.
Yes.
And let us know what you think.
Forgot to one last thing. I saw a film yesterday. I saw Star Trek Beyond, which was it was very, very good. I mean, like Bad Robot and Paramount, they don't really let us down with those movies. I mean,
Right.
a lot of people gave Into Darkness a lot of shit, and I thought it was a great
Into Darkness
movie.
was good. I think people just didn't like how it was basically a carbon copy of
Wrath of Khan, yeah, but it's a good movie still. And then Beyond was still very, very good. Idris Elba was awesome as Kroll was the character's name. He was really good as him.
Did they have like a for Anton or anything?
They
like that?
did right at the end. They had it said at the end of the credits. They showed the scroll, the cast and everything. And right after that, they had "In Loving Memory of Leonard Nimoy," and then for Anton.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
At the end, yeah, which was really cool. Nothing after the credits. If anybody wants to know, I've waited when I was in the theater. There's nothing. It just shows the Paramount logo and that's it. But no, great movie. It's one of the shining stars of a very disappointing summer, in my opinion. You know, Ghostbusters was decent. This is a good movie. So, I didn't like the whole, and I'm not going to get into like a. They announced. I think we talked about it, but they made Sulu gay in this one, and it's so forced and silly.
Unnecessary.
It is. Even George Takei was against it for the whole time of making him.
I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like they land in like this. It's called Yorkstown. It's like a bay, like a city.
Mm-hmm.
They land there, and then you see like Sulu's like partner and his adopted kid run and like hug him and stuff. And they're all like walking off together. It's like. So it's like why? Just, we get it. We whatever. But good movie though, Star Trek Beyond. Definitely check it out in theaters right now. Definitely worth seeing. They never let us down with those movies. They're always good. So, Blu-ray DVD releases.
Ah, yes. Let me get that pulled up.
Shit.
I don't think there's really anything big coming out this week. Let me get it pulled up.
Yeah, looks like this upcoming week we have Hardcore Henry comes out.
Oh, I do want to check that out.
It was okay.
You said it was one of those one-time.
It is really a one-time
so
viewing.
Rent it, don't buy it.
Exactly. The Boss comes out. Oh God.
Oh, the Melissa McCarthy.
Yes, unfortunately, a lot of stuff that a lot of stuff nobody's really heard of coming out. Some anime, When They Cry Ray. No idea what the hell that is.
Oh yeah, I do see the
Death Wish 2 on Blu-ray. The Boy Who Cried Werewolf. Oh, that sounds interesting. A film coming out called I Am Wrath with your favorite actor, Jonathan Travolta.
Oh, God. We're going to talk about Xenu taking over the world.
There is one that you would probably be interested in called Zombie Holocaust. It's from the 1980s.
I've heard of it. I haven't never seen it, but I heard it's a really good movie.
So that's coming out. Yeah, nothing really coming out. The 29th, we've got nothing. So, yeah, that basically covers all of July.
Yeah.
So, next week, we'll get more into August.
Sounds good. That'll take us into shitty movies. Did you guys watch anything this week?
I escaped.
Did you escape?
I escaped. The only thing I watched really was the Ultimate Cut of Batman vs. Superman, which
Gotcha.
I would recommend watching it.
I watched from start to finish the Fantastic Four movie again.
The new one?
The new one, yeah.
Why?
Because I didn't see it from start to finish the first 4 times that I watched it. I couldn't get through it. I got through it this time. I didn't miss anything. It's still real bad. They had like the worst casting ever.
Yeah.
For that
I still have not watched it.
Doom is just
I just
fucking
don't feel
ridiculous.
the need to watch it. Like,
No, it's bad. It's real bad.
Yeah.
The 90s one that went straight to VHS is probably way better.
Yeah. It's saying a lot. I watched 2 this week. I guess I'll throw in 3. The first one I watched, I watched Malibu Express.
Yeah?
Fuck. It's like the movie, we won't say it, but the next B-list episode, which will be out probably in a few weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like its predecessor is this movie, Malibu Express, and this one is like the softcore porn version of Hard Ticket to Hawaii, basically.
Well,
and like that one, Hard Ticket to Hawaii, was like basically a softcore porn.
It was basically
in its own.
Skinamax.
Yeah, and this one's like that times 10. It's horrible. I hated it. I'm not even going to review it.
Yeah.
I'm not even interested. Not going to waste my time. Excuse me. I watched, this wasn't really a bad movie, but I finally got around to watching Repo the Genetic Opera.
that's excellent.
I love that movie.
I didn't hate it. I mean,
It's a couple of viewings you have to check it out.
It takes
Yeah.
like 2-3 viewings before you're actually like,
I got into a
"That's
big
really
debate
good."
with everybody on Facebook over it because I didn't consider it an opera.
I don't consider it an opera
It's
either.
a
but-
musical.
Yeah, but it's still cool.
I don't know why, because like as I was saying, like 'cause I had some suggestions on how to make it better. Like I said, I didn't hate it.
Right.
It was a
You get
decent
trolled pretty
movie.
hard?
I did, yeah, because I was like, make them have like maybe 10 minutes of dialogue, a few minutes of dialogue, then go to singing, then go back to a little dialogue, then back to singing.
I did see comments where it was
You're
like,
like,
it's
"It's
an
an
opera.
opera."
They all sing.
I'm like, the only opera I like is Phantom of the Opera, is what I said on the thread.
I like that.
And then I got trolled pretty bad over that. I was actually getting pissed. I was pacing around my apartment and stuff. I was like, this real isn't an opera. I was like, it's real a musical and everything. But no, it was okay. I bought it actually at FYE for $5.
That's a good grab for
Yeah,
$5.
it was worth the money. And then I watched I Eat Your Skin. I sent you the picture of that one.
Oh,
I didn't even. Yeah.
Here it is.
Yep. Originally called, I think, Voodoo Zombie Bloodbath is what it was originally called. Filmed in 1964. Didn't get released until 1971, so that's already saying a lot. I didn't even finish it. I got like 30 minutes in, and yeah, it's...
Just from looking at the pictures, like, that's really fucking creepy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was weird. That could maybe be a B-list episode.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I got like 30 minutes in, and it sucked. I shut it off and went to bed. I'll finish it at a later date. I've gotten to the point sometimes where I'm just like, Zach, you don't have to finish them. You can finish it at a later date, man. Don't. You've done enough and everything. But no, that's all I watched this week was the shitty movies, but minus the Genetic Opera. It wasn't shitty, just a new movie. I saw The Infiltrator too.
What'd you think?
Decent. It was a decent movie. Bryan Cranston, awesome as always.
Oh yeah.
Just kind of a scatterbrained plot, and just kind of it was too long. It should have been shorter. It was like well over 2 hours. It should have been at least like hour and 50 maybe. Mm-hmm. But no, it was decent. Cranston, amazing as always. The guy needs more roles. He really needs more roles. So, but that was what I watched. So that'll take us into first world problems of the week. What do you folks got?
Go ahead.
Yeah, got anything?
I'm thinking. Go ahead.
My first world problems of the week. I've been on vacation all week, so I shouldn't have first world problems.
No, that's more time to have first world.
Yeah, it's true. I know the first one I had was I'm so tired of updating apps. It's so exhausting updating apps. Like, I went to Steak and Shake for lunch today, and it's like, you need 8 apps that need updating. I'm like, fuck. Like, clicking on each app, I'm just like, all right, gotta update these damn apps like once every couple days. You gotta fucking update them, or you're not in the recent version of the app. And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, that's a first world problem. Like, there's people out there that don't even have a cell phone, don't even know what apps are, and I'm complaining about updating them all the time.
For free.
Yeah, on free Wi-Fi, too.
For somebody else's free
Steak
Wi-Fi.
and Shake Wi-Fi, too. Yep.
Their Wi-Fi sucks. Everything about Steak and Shake. God damn it.
Yeah,
they did manage to get my food right this week.
Nice.
I can't believe it.
That's awesome.
They must be listening. Thank you for listening, Steak and Shake. It's about goddamn time you got your shit together.
God, I had one more. I think it was involving Pokemon Go, I think.
Or Pokemon running away from you.
I've got one.
Go ahead.
One from today. So I had to work today, and I had to take a lunch. I took a lunch.
Yeah.
And I didn't have time to do all the things that I wanted to do on lunch, so I was like, okay, I'm just going to grab some food really quick on the way back to work. And I stopped at McDonald's, and they have a special going on where all drinks, including iced coffees, are $1 between like 2 and 4.
Like happy hour.
Yeah. It was like $1.57, and they would not fucking give me that deal.
Oh, that's cheap. That's real cheap.
I was so angry. I was like, God damn it. And I was not...
Starbucks did that to me once, too.
I was not paying another $1.30 for this fucking iced coffee.
That's
it was
bullshit.
Not going to happen.
That's total bullshit.
Yeah.
God, that makes me mad for you.
I was pretty pissed. I was like, really?
God, that's cheap.
You fucking jerk offs.
I remember my first world problem, my other one. We've probably talked about it a few times. We're going to eventually do this. I'm excited to do it at some point. But over the last year, I've gotten into radio dramas a lot.
Yeah.
From like Sirius XM Radio, they have a Radio Classics channel, which plays old radio programs from like usually the 30s through the 50s. They have classic stuff on there. I love it. I mean, it's something that 80-year-olds listen to, but I just find it interesting. but I'm gonna write a radio drama for this podcast to do one night, like as like kind of like a murder suspense or something. We can all like have characters and read them in funny voices and stuff like that. Yeah. But my point is, I'm on vacation this week, and I'm driving around, and I listen to that station, and this fucking week is Christmas in motherfucking July. So the whole week, it's all these the same ones over and over of Christmas programs in July. I'm like, the week I take vacation, I want to hear these old programs that are really interesting, but they're all Christmas related. I hate Christmas. God, I hate the holidays. I don't want to hear about them in July. Not on my favorite station, too. Fuck.
I agree. Fuck Christmas.
Yes, thank you.
Fucking.
But yeah, this whole week had to listen
Santa
to
Claus bastard.
Christmas in fucking July. Because Greg Bell's on a cruise right now. Which I might actually do that next year. The guy that hosts it, he does a cruise for Radio Spirits. And it's like, I was like, I'm probably going to be the youngest on that cruise by far. Like, by a good 50 years.
So
probably.
there's going to be nobody under 50 except for you.
But, like, yeah, he goes on a cruise every summer to promote his Radio Spirits. And I thought about saving up and going next year, but I don't know. It's just an idea. Yeah, but yeah, Christmas in July. Fuck that. I was mad. Any other first world problems?
No, I can't really think of anything, honestly.
Okay. Well, I'll take us into wrestling news, and DJ's always the best at taking that one away if you got wrestling news.
Well, there's a bunch this week.
Yes, we had the draft.
We had the draft. A full rundown of the draft in case you didn't see it, which if you didn't, why the fuck not? Because SmackDown actually beat Raw in the ratings for the first time.
Did they really?
Ever.
Oh, wow.
First time ever.
Had a lot of the talent go to SmackDown. I mean, a lot of big names went.
Well, the number one pick, and I would like to say I did call this last week,
Seth Rollins.
Was Seth Rollins.
With the Raw.
Dean Ambrose was number 2 going to SmackDown. Now, they had set up the format so that it was going to be for every 2 picks SmackDown got, Raw got 3. Now, I didn't know if they were going to do them in order, like, they get 3 consecutive picks, but they start off with Raw got the first pick, then SmackDown would take a pick, then Raw would take a pick, then SmackDown would get a pick, and then Raw would get a final pick in that round, and then they'd go to a match or a segment or something. So here's the full rundown of the Raw roster and the order that they were selected. Most of these were not on television.
Yeah, I'd like to hear those.
So here's the Raw roster.
To enjoy perfectly crafted 1893, one must look inside themselves.
Shit. White 5.
Don't know what that is. Anyway, so here's the official Raw roster. Seth Rollins. The number 2 pick was WWE Women's Champion Charlotte. Number 3 pick, Finn Balor from NXT.
Which
yes!
is fucking huge.
Oh, he's going to be on Raw probably on Monday.
Yes,
hopefully.
he will.
God.
Balor Club is coming, man.
Number 4 pick was Roman Reigns. Number 5 was Brock Lesnar.
So he went to Raw?
Raw.
Okay.
These are all Raw
picks. Okay.
Raw picks. The next selection was the entire New Day, so they did not break the New Day up, thank goodness. Followed by Sami Zayn, Sasha Banks, Chris Jericho, Rusev with Lana, Kevin Owens, Enzo and Big Cass, and Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows were the final television selection picks. Or no, they weren't. There was actually a few more. The Big Show, Nia Jax, from NXT. Oh, yes, Nia. Neville and Cesaro and Sheamus were the final television picks.
When's his ass coming back, Neville?
Neville, he will be returning soon. He's been on TV a few times, sporting a full beard, too. He looks a little weird. These were the picks for Raw that were made not on television. The Golden Truth, Goldust and R-Truth.
Cool.
Followed by Titus O'Neil, Paige. We're going to make Darren Young great again! Sin Cara, Jack Swagger, the Dudley Boys as a team, Summer Rae, Mark Henry, Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman really got drafted that low. He got drafted below Summer Rae.
Wow.
That's pretty bad. Followed by Bo Dallas, the Shining Stars, Alicia Fox, Dana Brooke, and the final pick for Raw, the Axeman, Yee, Curtis Axel.
Oh, nice.
SmackDown, their first round draft pick, of course, was Dean Ambrose, followed by the phenomenal AJ Styles, and the Apple Juice Man himself, John Cena. Alberto Del Rio always calls him John Cena. I thought it was hilarious.
John Cena.
Followed by Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt, number 5 pick on SmackDown, so I think they're going to do something with him finally. Becky Lynch was picked next, followed by the Intercontinental Champion The Miz with Maurice, Baron Corbin. Then the big NXT pick, American Alpha.
Which is awesome.
Chad Gable and Jason Jordan coming up to the main roster. Dolph Ziggler, Natalya, and Alberto Del Rio. The Usos and Kane, I believe, were the last picks. The non-television picks were Kalisto, Naomi. Didn't know she still worked there, but that's great to know. Both members of the Ascension, Zack Ryder, Apollo Crews, and I'm kind of surprised that he did not get picked on television because they were pushing the shit out of him after WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Followed by another NXT women's superstar, Alexa Bliss,
Which I'm excited for.
I'm okay with that. She was previously managing Blake and Murphy when they were still a team. They've since split. Breezango, Eva Marie, the Vaudevillains, Eric Rowan, another 2 call-ups round out the SmackDown roster from NXT, Mojo Rawley and Carmella. And that's not all. The commentary teams have been changed.
Really?
For Raw and SmackDown. The Raw show will now feature Michael Cole, Byron Saxton, and Corey Graves from NXT.
Really?
And SmackDown is going to feature Mauro Ranallo, JBL, and David Otunga, Mr. Jennifer Hudson himself.
Really?
Jerry Lawler is out. He's not fired. He hasn't been released. But with that recent suspension and the domestic violence thing, I think it was time to put the king out to pasture, and at least from WWE's perspective. And now that's an era gone now. JR and the King both out.
That sucks.
Nikki Bella has teased a return soon. Don't know where she'd be ending up. Probably on Raw. Interestingly enough, the one person who was not drafted that is currently on the main roster was not drafted to either show was Heath Slater. Find that very interesting.
I wonder if he's going back to NXT.
I hope not. I love Heath. I think he's great. And there was obviously from the NXT call-ups, there's a really big name missing, and obviously there's a reason for it. Bayley. I believe that Bayley is going to be the mystery partner of Sasha Banks at Battleground against Charlotte and Dana Brooke.
That would be cool.
I mean, I can't see why Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax would get called up for a brand extension and not Bayley. So I think that this is their big reveal of Bayley, and it's going to be huge. People are going to go fucking ape shit.
I would have loved to have seen Asuka and Shinsuke go up, but I think right now it's best for them to stay in NXT.
So
that way they have some star power on NXT.
They do. They need it, and I mean, those two have the potential to be the biggest stars in the company.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and neither one of them speak great English, but
they're charismatic as fuck.
Yes. Asuka.
Shinsuke is so charismatic.
And Shinsuke Nakamura, he just ejaculates charisma.
Yeah, he's great.
Wherever he goes. He is amazing.
He's going to be huge in WWE. Huge in WWE someday.
I do think it's cool how Finn Balor did go to Raw, and that Carl Anderson and what's his face?
Luke Gallows.
Luke Gallows are on Raw as well. I have a feeling that the real Bullet Club is going to...
They'll probably call it the Balor Club, but
right.
I think that eventually leads to a feud with AJ Styles.
Which is going to be awesome, seeing a feud between Finn Balor and AJ Styles.
Oh, God, yes.
I did hear, I think we talked about this last week, that there was going to be feuds between AJ Styles and Randy Orton.
That's what's scheduled after SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, Brock only works a few times a year.
Right.
So he's not going on the road. So it's looking to be AJ and Randy Orton paired up. We'll see what Dean does after Battleground and SummerSlam.
You think he'll still be champion?
No.
You think Rollins will get it back?
I really think that a change is going to be made.
Tomorrow?
I think it's going to... I honestly think that they're going to go with Roman Reigns again.
Oh, if they do,
and
man.
They're gonna put the belt back on Reigns, which I think
the belt on Dean,
and go with Dean chasing Roman and Seth chasing Roman.
That's
and
terrible.
Dean.
That's boring. Nobody cares.
I don't want it to happen. I think it sends a really bad message if he does get the title back.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the only reason why I feel like
just
that
came
there may
off
be
a
a
fucking
chance.
steroid suspension, and he's gonna give the belt back to him. That's terrible.
I do think that Dean's going to survive this weekend, but I think at SummerSlam,
the belt will change.
Roman or Seth is going to win the title.
I would rather it be Seth.
I would too. Yeah.
I think that we'll see how it goes. Roman did return from suspension this past weekend in Delaware, Newark, Delaware. He got a huge babyface reaction. So apparently, when you cheat, you come back. Then you're a bigger babyface. Couple of other small nuggets here. There is a new logo for Raw and SmackDown. We can post
pictures of both of them.
The Raw one in particular is awful. The W looks like an M turned upside down. I mean, seriously, it looks like they took the Dodge Ram logo, took out the fucking actual animal, and colored it red. That's it. And the SmackDown logo looks like a 10-year-old playing with Photoshop and made a logo. Like, look, Bobby, look at the SmackDown logo I made. We're going with that.
That'll do.
They're stupid.
I will mention, I don't know if we brought this up, I do think it's really cool how Mick Foley is the general manager for Raw and that Daniel Bryan is the manager for SmackDown. Which is amazing.
Yes!
He got such a huge pop when he was out there.
That was the best part of Raw.
Yeah.
The announcement of Daniel Bryan. The fans were expecting it. They were ready for it. And when his music hit, that place
went
exploded. Nuts. Haven't heard a pop like that in a while.
Yeah.
And it's exciting to see Daniel Bryan both as the general manager of SmackDown, and he's also one half of the commentary team with Mauro Ranallo on the Cruiserweight Classic. I don't know if you guys have had a chance to check it out. It's awesome.
Is it?
Oh my god, it's so good already. It is already fucking excellent. This week featured Akira Tozawa, Kenneth Johnson, TJ Perkins, DeMac, Lince Dorado, which I called him Lance Dorito, against Mustafa Ali. That was an excellent match. There was Tajiri against Damian Slayer. They also had, I believe it was Mike Della Camera against Damian Slater. There was the Daivari guy has already wrestled as well. He's actually the brother of the former Daivari from WWE.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Sean Daivari. So it was a really good show this week. I really highly recommend checking it out on the network. It's so much fun. They did announce on Raw as well that the Cruiserweight division will be exclusive to Raw. So we're actually going to get to see some high-flying, interesting talent that you normally wouldn't get a chance to check out.
Which is exciting.
It almost feels very Nitro-esque in that sense.
Nice.
There's been a little bit of banter and feuding, like subtle feuding between Foley and Daniel Bryan already. Foley, I have to say, outside of his Santa Claus beard, he looks like 20 years younger.
He does.
He looks good.
He looks like he's lost about 100 pounds. Foley's looking great.
Yep.
Daniel Bryan, of course, he looks the same. I mean, he's cut his hair real short. He's back to basically the American Dragon look from, 10 years ago before he was in WWE. Just, has a short beard now. There wasn't a whole lot more. There was a little piece of UFC news I wanted to bring up. Chad Mendez has been suspended for 2 years following an out-of-competition drug test failure. The test that caused the failure was taken on the 17th of May, and he was informed of the violation on the 10th of June. The substance that triggered the failure was a growth hormone, GHRP-6. He last fought Frankie Edgar in December at the Ultimate Fighter 22 finale show. Before that, he had lost to Conor McGregor after stepping in for an injured Jose Aldo Jr. on real short notice. Mendez is going to be eligible to return to mixed martial arts competition in 2018.
Wow.
So he's 31 now, so he will be 33 when he's eligible to fight again. So we'll see. There hasn't been any updates on the potential suspensions of Brock Lesnar or of John Jones yet. We're still waiting for the fallout. They've only been flagged for potential violations. So
it's gonna suck.
We just got to see how that plays out. I think I did mention this last week though, that there was some chirping on the internet whether Brock would be allowed to wrestle in New York.
Yeah.
But even if he does get suspended, unless WWE made the call to suspend him, which at this point they're not going to, he would be allowed to wrestle for WWE regardless, because the promotion is what has a license for the wrestlers. No longer are the wrestlers individually licensed. Back in the day, that actually was a thing in the territory days, in the early days of the 80s WWF, but no longer is that the case. So even if the USADA and the UFC suspend Brock Lesnar, which would be upheld in all 50 states, not in Japan though, because they don't give a shit about American rules or drug test failures. They just let the guys roid the fuck up and go out there and fight. No chance of him not being at SummerSlam and wrestling. And he didn't get knocked out, so they can't medically suspend him either.
Right.
That was pretty much it from wrestling news this week. More just looking forward to next week on Raw and SmackDown, to see what the fallout is from the first week with all the new call-ups. I'm sure that they'll get a lot of visibility. Really expect Finn Balor to have a huge role.
So cool.
They drafted him number 3. That means he's going to be
a huge factor.
He's going to be a huge deal there. And I think it was really smart for WWE to put John Cena on SmackDown. So we'll see how it goes. Okay. That's it for wrestling news this week.
Okay. I believe they'll take us into That's Not Good.
That's not good.
Do you guys got any articles for That's Not Good? I had an odd one. I hadn't really even hear anything about this, but quote unquote, a strong smell remains a mystery in Florida Turnpike deaths. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Newly released records that offer a glimpse into the mysterious hazmat situation on Florida's Turnpike, where a woman and her 3-year-old daughter were found dead last month.
What the hell?
But key details, including what kind of substance was involved, remain unknown. On Friday, the Florida Highway Patrol released recordings of radio traffic and other records from the June 2nd incident, which sent 3 law enforcement officers to the hospital. The incident unfolded when a Florida Highway Patrol trooper spotted a Porsche Cayenne? It's a Cayenne, I guess. That appeared to have bumped into a guardrail. He saw 2 people inside, Latifah Lincoln and her daughter, Maximila Lincoln. He radioed at 3:14 that they needed help right away after finding a woman inside that was not breathing. She also had a child in there. 5 minutes later, he smelled some sort of chemical. Records showed there's some kind of strong smell coming out of the vehicle. We're not sure what's coming out of there. It's one small child and a female, but they're not able to get in with the smell being in there. That's when the hazmat team was called and troopers started to shut down the turnpike.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So apparently the smell of chemical was going all over the Florida Turnpike. There's been several instances of it that has sent officers to the hospital and has killed a couple people. I have no idea what it is. The investigation's ongoing, so it's weird. That's like Resident Evil starting. That's weird.
The T virus is real.
Speaking of that, I'm not even gonna bring it up. Resident. It's movie news. I don't want to. Go ahead. We'll talk about it after the podcast. It was movie news. I forgot to bring it up. I feel like we have some Pokemon Go news.
I wanna be the very best that no one ever was. Catch them is my real test.
To train them
is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all to win me.
Yeah.
I know it's my destiny. Pokemon, oh, you're my best friend in a world we must defend.
Go ahead.
Nerding out over here.
So, this man from New Zealand has quit his job to become
saw
a
this shit.
full-time Pokemon Go player.
I
what
did
an
see
idiot! Come on, man.
He plans to take a 2-month trip around New Zealand in his quest to catch all the creatures in the game.
Wish I had that kind of time.
As of this week,
Same
he
here.
already had at least 90 of the 151 Pokemon.
Holy shit.
So wait a minute.
Well done.
If you get 90 out of 151, why the fuck did you quit your job, you dumb son of a bitch? I mean, he was only working as a barista and bartender.
Oh, he's shooting for the stars. Sounds like.
Yeah. But lucky for him, his mother approves. So,
Kid tested, mother approved.
yeah. He's real kicks.
Real kicks.
Real good cereal.
He
real good.
Yeah, he real needs to kick rocks and flip-flops, break a toe and skedaddle, sweet boy.
Bada boom! How you doing? Did you just catch a Bellsprout?
I did.
Nice. We're catching Pokemon at the table right now on this podcast.
If I had a dime for every time I caught one of those Pokemans, I'd have 0 dimes!
How you doing?
How you doing?
Yeah, I mean, with Pokemon Go, just absolutely. Did we talk about it in the last podcast?
Yeah.
a little
we
bit?
did.
Okay, yeah.
Taking over the fucking
explodes.
world.
Sweeping the world. I mean, there's DJ brought up the guy quitting his job, but there's been some. If anybody ever YouTubes a lot, they have a lot of like scary stories that people narrate that are stories from Reddit and all over the internet. But there's been a lot of horrifying Pokemon Go stories that have come up recently, like dead
People
bodies have
finding
been
dead bodies
found,
and-
people trying to get mugged and abducted, and people set up lures just to get robbed.
Yeah.
It's been bad. I mean, people are using this app. I mean, it's kind of scary. Like, it's a fun game, but
The
it's
conspiracy
scary.
the conspiracy theories have already started that
It's a mind control
that,
thing.
mind control, and that
it's-
they're trying to gather all your data so that they can release nuclear attacks on the United States and all
Yep.
kinds of goofy shit.
Yep.
I do have a what the fuck news here.
Yeah, we'll jump into that. I don't have anything for that, but go ahead.
There's a guy in Pennsylvania. He's in jail right now. Thank goodness. Yeah. Just put everybody in Pennsylvania in jail. Oh, except for Bruno Sammartino. He's okay.
He's an alright guy.
But there's a guy. He's in jail on burglary charges, and he's now accused of using a human brain to get high.
What?
Yeah. Okay, so it's kind of a misleading story because when you actually read the story, the guy's name is Joshua Long, 26 years old. He was charged Friday with the abuse of a corpse after his aunt found the brain underneath the front porch of a vacant trailer. What the hell was she doing underneath the front porch of a vacant trailer herself? That's what I want to know. So what?
Looking for her pride.
Right.
I've had a few zingers tonight, but
Okay, so here's the thing. He wasn't actually smoking a brain or using a brain to get high. The formaldehyde that was preserving the brain.
That makes sense.
He was dipping his marijuana
In the
cigarettes in there, yeah, and making it like the wet. Which, if you don't know what that is, it's really dangerous. A lot of gang activity used to be really involved. This was like a big thing in the early 90s where you take a mixture of formaldehyde and PCP typically, and then you dip cigarettes in them, let them dry, and then smoke the cigarette, and it would basically make you an insane person. So when you
kind
had
of
to
like
go,
bath salts, kind of.
yes,
Yeah.
but this would make you extremely violent. So
Bath
when you had
salts.
when you had to go do something extremely violent, you were in the right mind frame. It's a pretty terrible way to live your life.
Yeah, that's awful.
So
Better ways to live your life.
So Josh Long, Freddie man, I'm sorry, the guy looks like a total child molester.
Yeah, good.
Ugh.
He's got a forehead that just won't quit. Any of you ladies out there looking for some Pokemon Go players with some giant forehead, this is your man.
He did have a big forehead.
Ted Danson.
Nice. I'm trying to think of some what the fuck news. Yeah, I don't really have anything. I mean, the Republican National Convention has been a huge joke so far. Huge joke.
Huge.
It was
Donald Trump's wife.
actually
is a moron.
I do. She is. The whole family's a moron, but I do have one here that I wanted to bring up because this is
Sure.
fucked up. And I know we try to stay out of the whole like Black Lives Matter type shit.
Sure.
But this one is fucking bogus because there's nothing to do with Black Lives Matter. But
was it this old guy trying to walk? Did you see that?
Did you guys hear about it was a North Miami police officer was trying to protect an unarmed mental health therapist when he accidentally, quote-unquote, fired and wounded the man. So this black guy, his name's Charles Kinsley, 47 years old, was trying to calm down an autistic patient. The guy works in a group home, and he was in the middle of the street trying to calm this guy down when the police come and arrive and they shoot the black guy. When they asked... Excuse me. When they asked the police officer why he shot the black guy, his answer was, I don't know. That's really bad. You don't know why you shot the black guy that was unarmed with his hands up and he was shot? This is what gives police a bad name, and this is why fucking people are retaliating against the police because of bullshit like this.
It's these.
You know, there's people that go online and they post all of the pictures, and they're like, why doesn't anybody report when black folks and white folks get along or when the police are doing something nice for somebody? You know why? Because that's supposed to be normal life, people. It shouldn't have to be fucking reported. The things that are reported are things that are fucked up. And when cops are shooting unarmed people, regardless of their race or color, that's fucked up. Period. I mean, and then when their response as to why they did it is, I don't know.
Yeah, that's scary.
I don't know why this guy was a police officer.
Right.
How is he ever going to be allowed to be a cop again? That is absurd. Can you imagine living in that community and that guy protecting and serving your neighborhood? Especially if you had kids? I mean, are you fucking kidding me? Hell no. Like, I know that not all police are bad, but this type of shit
it's this stuff that that makes the news, that makes it...
It's completely irresponsible and unnecessary. It shouldn't be happening. There is one other what the fuck news this week. I don't know if I have his name here. It's David something. He's actually the former head of the Ku Klux Klan.
Oh, all right.
He is running for the Senate in Louisiana.
Good luck.
And he's latching his chain to Donald Trump's train. He's pretty much trying to follow all the platforms that Trump is, and really, he's a confirmed and known, admitted white supremacist, anti-Semite, former KKK leader. I mean, God, if he's not, like, defeated in a landslide, I don't know what to say about the state of Louisiana.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like, y'all haven't been through enough. Yeah. Wasn't Katrina enough?
Exactly. Almost destroyed your whole state.
Let's not vote a fucking KKK member into the Senate, please.
It's just...
Holy shit.
It's going to be...
That's insane.
Very interesting to see the state of this country by, like, January of 17.
It really is.
Like, it's scary. It's scary. We might not be having a podcast in 2017.
We'll have it, but it's going to be live from Toronto.
Right, exactly. Just leave everything behind and move to Canada.
We're real going to be fucking broadcasting in fucking French soon because we're going to be hanging out in Quebec.
Leave my debt behind. Like, I don't care. You guys can pay for it. I'm leaving. I would be okay with that.
I would too, but it's real. It's
scary.
The whole election season is always a mess, it's been ridiculous this year.
The election, the
it's
cop
way worse
shooting,
than
Black
the
Lives
last time.
Matter. It's horrible on both sides. Every side
is
bad.
I mean, and the cops shouldn't be getting shot either. The people that retaliate.
I got a story about that.
That's stupid. That doesn't solve anything. All that does is make cops more nervous and make them more trigger happy. And they're the ones that are walking around with lethal weapons. We know for sure. They have a license to fucking kill and then blame it on, I thought I saw a gun.
That's what was kind of messed up about the whole Dallas shooting. I think we brought that up on the last podcast.
Yeah, we brought that up last week.
Like, you know, regardless of what side you're on and what views people have and everything, it's kind of messed up that those officers got shot and killed.
Why are people shooting people?
Exactly.
Period.
And they got shot protecting the people that hated them. Isn't that weird thinking of that? It's like, isn't that just fucked up to think about? Like, they died protecting people that were like, fuck you, and then they got killed. Like,
it's a fucked up world out there, man.
You would think that in the United States in 2016 that this wouldn't be a thing.
Exactly.
But
you think
it is.
we get to a point where our society we've dumbed down. It's just
Yes, we have.
Everybody's stuck in their phones, and which I mean I am too, but I mean it's bad. That'll take us into the image of the week. I had a funny one. It's back to Pokemon Go. Everybody's jumping on the Pokemon Go train. Churches are setting up like stops, and people are doing stops. People are all doing a bunch of stuff with this
They're doing
game.
giveaways. I even saw one at the local gas station down the street that's giving away like free sodas depending on your level.
Yeah, I saw like on the
Pokemon trainer. Can you explain to me what the fuck is the difference between a trainer and whatever else it is that you do, or is everybody considered a trainer?
Everybody's considered a trainer.
Okay.
I saw on like down the street they have like an electronic billboard. It just like, switches stuff, and they had like a thing up there. It said PokePeoria.com. And it had like this, you know, the Who's That Pokemon.
Right, yeah.
It was like that picture that said PokePeoria.com.
Well,
I was like, this fucking game's taking over the world.
It really is.
I mean, it's a good idea for like coming from like a business standpoint.
Oh,
You could make a lot of.
Why the hell didn't
money
we think of this? We would be billionaires.
Because I mean, you know, if you
still think that Mortal Kombat Go would be perfect. I just want to leg sweep bitches in the fucking.
We should do it. Let's partner up with Ed Boon and their gang and make Mortal Kombat Go.
I mean, how fun would it be to bicycle kick somebody?
Exactly.
And actually,
old woman. But yeah, this local zoo. I don't know which zoo it was, but they basically went around to all of the animal exhibits and they turned them into like. Like they turned them into the Pokemon, like
oh my god,
yeah. So I thought that was kind of cute, kind of funny. But so everybody's jumping in on the train.
I'm not
the hype train.
Hype train chugging.
I'm the anti Mojo Raleigh. He ain't hype.
Yay, hype.
He ain't hype.
Well, that'll take us into just internet things. The feel good story of the week. We got any feel-good stories?
No, fuck the world. It's shit right now. There's nothing good going on.
Well, I have.
Everybody's killing people everywhere. We got the shit in Turkey. We got the shit in France. We got the shit here. Nobody can be nice to anybody. They killed people in nice France.
They did.
They call it Nice, but it looks like it's fucking pronounced. It looks like it's spelled nice. What the hell is going on when you can't even stop people from killing other people in nice France? Not even bad France. Not mean France. Not fuck you. We from Paris, motherfucker, France. No, they kill people in fucking Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you kill your niece? God damn it!
I don't think we brought that up on a pod. Rest in peace to all the people who lost their lives there.
we briefly mentioned it. It's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. People should not have to fear for their lives going out to party in a public place.
Right.
It's absurd. Whoever did that, suck a fucking dick.
Agreed.
Jack off.
My feel-good story was coming out of Dallas, depending on what side you're on in that whole crazy situation. But some girls had a lemonade stand in downtown Dallas, and they raised $10,000 for families of the fallen police officers.
Do you think they get to take a little cut off that and like get an Xbox One or anything?
I would hope not. That'd be horribly immoral. But
lemonade, fresh squeezed lemonade. Help the police officers buy us an Xbox One. Jesus
Christ. But anyways, it's like I said, depending on what side you're on in that whole crazy situation, there was some good out of it. 12-year-old Lauren Roach and 11-year-old Landry Nellen sold some refreshing beverages at their lemonade stand with the hopes of just raising $100. And they raised $10,000 in a matter of minutes. That's what they said. So
you ever seen Problem Child 2?
Yeah.
Where
I don't remember.
Pisses in the lemonade. And then the dad of the twins drinks a big glass and he's like, tangy. This is right after Junior sold all of Grandpa's clothes to the twins.
I haven't seen that
at a yard sale
forever.
God, they're so funny.
Oh man,
Problem Child 1 and 2 were funny as fuck, man.
But
little John Ritter.
These kids, though, I mean, they kind of have an idea of what's going on, but they're trying to do what they think's right, and a horrible time, I guess. So, good for them.
Were they white kids?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They were.
It would have been a feel-good story if there was actually African-American kids.
Well, let me look here real quick. I don't see any in the picture.
What are their names?
The only ones I saw were a 12-year-old Lauren Roach and 11-year-old Landry Nellen.
Okay. Well,
So-
good for Lauren and Landry.
For sure.
God, you know what? That's so terrible.
Why?
Why the fuck is somebody naming their kid after Tom Landry? You know that's why the fuck they got named that shit, too. Go Cowboys! Yee!
Oh.
Naming their kids after the football coach. I'm going to name my firstborn Shinsuke Nakamura.
Well, I guess I'll take us into our last horrible segment that will trump the somewhat good news of this horrible news of the last forever. All we get is bad news, but...
We have a new theme this week, too.
Take it away, sir.
Hey, sugar, how you doing?
I might look a little bit more ching chong, but don't get me fucked up, bitch. I'm still hood as shit and we'll fuck your ass up. Okay, you wanna fuck with my money, huh?
Your pretty face don't match that nasty attitude.
Back in high school, I used to be like, oh hell no, bitch, hold my motherfucking earrings. Girls. And all I really want is girls. And in the morning it's girls. 'Cause in the evening it's girls. I like the way that they walk. And it's chilly here to talk.
Why should I date you?
And I can always make them smile.
From White Castle to the north.
Well done, man. Well done. Yeah, this is Why Should I Date You, our last segment of the evening. We, Andy and I both have online dating profiles. We don't really use them. I don't use them anymore. It's a joke to me at this point. But
After 33 episodes of this, so.
Yeah, exactly.
It's always been a joke.
It really is. But we just look for the worst of the worst profiles.
Not hard.
It's not hard. And we don't discriminate. We do male and female because both are terrible. But I usually take the girl side of it. I don't know if you have any guys.
I've got girls.
Okay.
Because I found a couple gems.
So we'll just do all girls this week.
Girls.
Girls, girls, girls.
They're all getting done on the podcast. Doing the girls. Let me spell it out for you. I guarantee you at some point you're going to find a single mom with 2 to 3 kids who loves camping, fishing, hiking, mudding, swimming, basically anything outdoors. They love bonfires and hoodies. They can't wait for fall. They just want a guy to love and respect them. And it doesn't matter that they used to be a whore, but they're no longer a hoe.
I think he's some that's a good night.
We need to find some urban dating profiles, like from some girls and guys from like some of the major metropolitans across the United States.
I think we did that once. We did Chicago, I think.
Should find like Seattle. I bet you there's a bunch of homeless people out there.
That and pretentious coffee drinking snobs. My favorite TV show is
Twin Peaks.
Yeah. And I was trying to think of like a BBC show besides Doctor Who, and I couldn't think of anything. But
Frasier.
Oh God, Frasier. God, this show was terrible.
I'm very intelligent. I will make a funny, intelligent joke. Fuck you. Cheers was way better.
Agreed.
Did not deserve a spinoff. Why the fuck did Norm get a spinoff?
No kidding.
Could have spent 30 minutes of him sitting there drinking and cracking one-liners.
Exactly.
That would have been a way better
Bless
show.
Norm's heart. He was awesome.
Hey, how you doing, Cliff?
Hey, Norm!
We're gonna sit here and drink some beer, right? Yep. Okay. All right. Let's get ready for a rockin' 30 minutes. Drink. Commercial.
Did you guys
drink,
ever have
drink,
that Norm's
drink.
beer? They made a Cheers beer that was Norm's ale or something. It was delicious. They used to. I don't know. You can't find it anymore, but it was really good.
Is he still alive?
Yeah. Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure he is. Good for him. Fat people everywhere
rejoice. I remember when that beer came out. Like Norm's on the can, and he's like sitting there. He's like that, and like his like tie's all loosened up and stuff. He's just like holding the beer. He's like that, and Travis is like, "I'm gonna try this beer." He's like, "You said it's really good." He's like, "But I ain't buying that beer if that tie ain't loosened." He's like, "You better be winding down for the day, ready to drink that beer."
This can't be your lunch beer.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Oh, take it away.
All right, I do have one here. Username is Car Crash Heart XOXO.
This profile is gonna be a car crash, I'm sure.
Headline: Feel free to actually dig deep and know.
Why is there one word that's caps?
Because. About me. As opposed to writing a large, grammatically correct biography, I've decided to list random things about me. If you CSRE, I assume care, then you can feel free to ask more. Nature lover, animal enthusiast, spiritual and scientific, unique, vast medical knowledge, believe, THST, that's love, ... The energy itself is God, and what you are on TJIS, this planet to, indulge in, or soul, ... are love. Loves to watch documentaries. I can love anyone. Gender identity doesn't matter so much. I'm not your average girl, so if you think we might get along, then hit me up ASAP and we shall speak.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Yes! Yes! Yes! Right on the set.
Take 78! Bob Robin!
Right there.
That was a Car Crash Heart XOXO.
Yeah, I have something to say about that.
It's a name for you ladies, but it isn't used in high society, outside of a kennel.
Ah. Well done.
Yeah.
Katharine Hepburn? Audrey Hepburn?
I don't fucking know. You're the movie buff, goddammit.
Hey, yeah, it sounds like a Audrey Hepburn.
I'm the movie bluff.
You got another one, sir?
I do. Grim Reaper 1729.
Oh boy.
Headline: Where's the real guys who take you, letter U, out on a date?
Not hanging out with the Grim Reaper.
About me: I am very outgoing. I am very outspoken, which is 2 words now. And I do have kids. There it is. I have 4 of them. They are my world.
Oh,
they come first before
God.
anything and anyone. I love cars, though. THO. I don't know a whole lot about just the basic. I'm a grease monkey. I'm not your ordinary girl. I'm a unique kind of girl. When I am in a relationship, I stay loyal unless you do me wrong. Then it's over. I am from California, but moved here. I've been here 2 years. Anything else, just ask. First date, movies, dinner. There was no punctuation in that, and I ran out of breath. Jesus.
Come after me! I'm a man! I'm 40!
That's the type of guy she wants.
He always finds a place. Oh.
What else we got on the docket this week?
Username Rachel Poo 97. Headline: Need someone to talk to?
Question mark.
About this individual: I like to read, watch movies, and just chill in general. Right now, I'm just looking for someone cool to talk to, but maybe in the future I'll be looking to date.
You're looking for friends with benefits. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yep. I'm going to be a biology major at this university, and I'm pretty shy to be honest, but if you can make me laugh, smile, you can definitely keep my attention. First date! My ideal first date would be the typical dinner and a movie types of dates. I'm old school and that type of thing, so don't ask me to come chill, hook up, come through, or any of that nature, because I guarantee you will be immediately be shot down. I want a gentleman who will hold doors for me, etc.
Oh, you gotta be bleeping.
I got one more here. Do you have any?
Go ahead. Maybe got one more.
Username
Twisted Baby Grr. Grr.
A juggalette.
Probably,
I'm assuming so.
That's what they are. Twisted.
The headline, too, makes me think it, too. A Harley looking for her Joker.
Yeah. Wicked clowns.
Oh, about me, just ask. First date, ask me. That's it.
Fascinating. You sound like a fascinating woman. I would love to meet you
I would
sometime.
say she's probably like 10. No. She's not a 10. That was amazing. That was 10 seconds, too.
Nice.
Didn't even plan
Well
it like
done.
that. That's what happens when you're a perfect 10.
Nice. I got 3 here.
All right.
Before you get into that, I just have to say, why the fuck didn't Ty Dillinger get called up? He's the perfect 10,
Right.
God damn it.
Agreed.
Should have at least came to SmackDown. Could make him world heavyweight champion in a week.
Let's see here. First profile I have here, username is Cassie Marie 5212. Headline is, I want to be your lifetime, not your one time.
Oh boy.
About her.
Holy shit.
My name is Name, and I'm rewriting a few things.
I thought you were about to say, Kid Rock! She's real ba with the ba to bang to bang.
Diggy, 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 shake a boogie, so don't drop the boogie.
Something like that. I don't speak German.
About her, I will ask if you read my profile. If you didn't, it's used incorrectly. You're not that interested, or you're interested in something I'm not. Don't ask me what I like to do for fun. I like to be spontaneous and live in the moment. Whatever sounds fun at the time, I'm there. Does not know how to use sentences properly. I also work a lot right now, so please don't send me 100 messages if I don't reply within the hour. It just makes me think you're too pushy or needy, and I probably won't end up responding to all work. Also makes me hard for me to meet people. Patience is a good thing. I'm plus size and I'm beautiful. If that's a problem, leave now. I will put all my interests here. I won't put all my interests here because I get asked the same questions anyways. Football is the love of my life, with the Green Bay Packers.
Fuck you.
As the object of my affection. Zero tolerance for Bears fans. Just kidding. Kinda. Basketball
No! What do you think, Hawk?
No!
Basketball comes next. Ugh, I'm a Miami Heat fan.
Fuck you too!
Zero tolerance for LeBron jokes.
Guess what? We got Dwayne
plenty
Wade.
of LeBron jokes.
Yeah, suck it.
Yeah, we got Dwayne Wade like 10 years too late, but we still got him. Fuck you.
Yeah,
It's
did,
Chicago
yeah.
way.
And I love WWE. Have since I was a kid. It's my thing.
John Cena, her favorite?
No, she's probably Roman Reigns.
Oh.
Probably. I'm a very positive and happy person. I love to laugh and smile. I like someone who'd love to be a part of my positivity. Want to know what I'm looking for? Not a one-night stand, not a hookup. Y'all say that. We get it. A guy, just one, who wants to know my favorite color, the way I like my coffee, my favorite book, things that I would want to know about him. I want someone honest, faithful.
She likes the black guys.
Yeah.
I would never ask for things I wouldn't give. I want to meet the man I'm going to fall in love with, who won't break my heart or waste my time. I want someone to share my future with. So if you read all that and you're interested, feel free to shoot me a message. First date. I know it may be cheesy, but I love the water. God, she is terrible with sentences. Start everything with like fucking all fragments. But I love the water, so I'll walk on a beach or a lake even. LOL. Something where we could talk and get to know each other. I would want someone to get to know me who would want to take a midnight swim. Blah, blah, blah. So done.
Yeah, that was bad.
Next one. I only have 2 more.
Before you get into that, let's address something on here because it needs to be addressed.
Sure.
Ladies, and I use that term loosely in some cases, and in other cases I use it very liberally. We understand that you don't want 1,000 guys driving on you for sex. We get that.
Fair enough.
But for all these girls out here who act like that they don't like to just hook up with guys, they're full of shit. That's why they're on a fucking internet dating site to begin with. Okay? Not all of them. But I mean, like, they act like that guys are the only people that ever have one-night stands.
Right.
They have one-night stands with themselves, ladies. It comes from somewhere. Okay? This isn't coming out of the gay community. This is coming out of the internet fuck site communities.
Yeah.
All right? So this bullshit of why do you have to put that you're not looking for that? I think it should be understood unless you put that you are looking for that you're not looking for that.
It's already known, yeah.
Right. Like, just like the shit about my kids are my world. No fucking shit. What do you want, a cookie? You're supposed to fucking take care of your kids beyond anything else. You're supposed to not want to just whore your fucking cat out to everything and everyone out there, alright? We get it. Shut the fuck up already with this bullshit. Can one fucking woman come up with an interesting profile?
Nope.
I'm just waiting for the one that says, I like Mortal Kombat and burning ants with a magnifying glass.
Yes. Marry me now. I have two more. Headline: Love Hate Thing 86. Headline: Stupid. About her, no. First date, haha, shouldn't be planned. That's it. Oh god, I think I have a gem for the last one because it literally makes. I'm gonna, folks. I read these profiles verbatim, so read them like they're typed. So I'm gonna read this one.
You know what we haven't had in a while?
What?
Is a boob. We haven't had a boob on the podcast in quite a while.
Like 20 episodes.
Yeah, you like flipped the fuck out over that boob.
I was offended. I was like, this is trying to. No, it's not.
I'm not really offended over boobs, but
I'm not offended by it. But
that
it's
was
just like
ugly
it's
boob,
not
though.
where it should be.
She definitely had a chocolate starfish and hot dog flavored water coming out of that thong. Should definitely make you a very limp biscuit.
You go take that cookie.
And then you'll be rolling. What?
Rolling off the internet.
You a nasty motherfucker, bitch! We don't give a fuck!
Oh god,
Fred Dursted it up.
Oh, has been for sure. Headline is no 89, and headline is, and this was a great day today, and I in.
Like Down syndrome Ice Cube. Leave it to the last segment for me to take it too far. I don't care.
Oh god.
You gonna be okay, Zach? I think we broke him.
Today was a good day.
Nobody got shot in L.A.
God damn it.
You know what I want to hear? I want to hear a Down syndrome cover band of Sublime.
Oh my god. We can't. No. I can't right now. I gotta get through this horribleness first.
Back to Santeria. You get no get the ball. What happens if you have $1 billion? I lost it all. Spoken by Bat Lee.
God, about this person. I'm gonna read this verbatim. And the pre to the new 1.5, 8th grade of a new one, and the pre-9th of the shit that 7. I am going a lot of 9th, 8:30, 8.5 years ago. When we 6, I have been a while. Back to you soon, and I have to be able to shit in a few 8 best way the garage fridge for you to be a great time in the world of a new 8th.
What the fuck?
I think I just spoke tongue. I think I was possessed for a second. I've come back to reality, folks.
Are you on like EWTN? I should do. Yes, I do.
I literally spoke gibberish.
Billy Madison speak.
Right, you're like Adam Sandler after a couple of...
Oh god, let's end it on that one. Holy shnikes.
Yeah, that was.
I think somebody was on a drug-induced frenzy and just made up what came to their head at that point.
Just banging their head on the keyboard.
There was no first date, thank God. And man, that's a podcast.
Thank God.
Yeah. Well,
that segment gets worse and worse every week.
It does.
They
Guys and girls, man.
They improved for like 2 weeks and then it just fell off the fucking table.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Very much so.
Good podcast, though.
Very good.
What we got coming up next week?
I will not be here next week. So we'll figure something out with that.
Okay.
My laptop or DJ's got an issue. We'll figure that out. I'll be out with my friend Mike because he's going to be back in town. Mikey! So that'll be cool. I'm very excited to see him. It's been a while since I've seen him. So
We'll definitely have a report on the Killing Joke.
Yep.
Yes.
I'll be nutting all over the floor.
I will probably bring that up next time I'm back on in 2 weeks. So.
Pickles won't have a show for a while.
Hopefully you'll give us an update when you come back on.
Yes, I haven't had time this week to see it, but I will at some point. My mom is like telling me, like, go see this movie. I'm like, okay, chill out.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
I've heard nothing but good things about it, which I'm very surprised. Like everybody that I've talked to has said it was really
It is. So I think you'll like it.
Any more pickle shows coming up?
Not that I know of yet.
Shout out to our boy Chris Lovingood, now of Fort Myers, Florida.
Yes.
He's actually going to be back. Might be on the news soon. Check out weaselegg.com. Our content partners there.
Yes. Shout out to Gary for his last show, and good luck in Florida. We'll miss you. I want to give a real quick plug to Remotes finally started shooting.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it started. Their first day of production was today. I didn't get to join them, but I'll be joining them on Tuesday and Wednesday night. So I'll be filming with them next week as doing camera work. So looking forward to that. B-List will be out eventually. I'll be writing that next episode here soon. And Ninja Apocalypse still chugging along.
You guys filmed?
We filmed over the weekend. Yeah, that was horrible. Being literally attacked by sweat bees. Oh, it was horrible. But it was a quick scene we got done. So, but yeah, staying.
I'm trying to have Travis on next week too.
Yeah, definitely. Staying busy with everything. So.
Surviving members of the Pickles.
Yeah.
Definitely. Shout out again to Lord Bloodrock.
Yes.
Homie out on the bay.
Yeah.
City by the bay.
For sure.
Check us out on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter.
Yep.
Send us an email at geeksinthephonepodcast@gmail.com. Call your friends. Call your brothers. Call your sons. Call your daughters. Geeks in the Phone Podcast will be back next week. That's right, baby.
All right, folks.
Have a good night, guys. Take care.